It said everything happens for a reason, but maybe everything happens for a Reese's. Take noise-canceling headphones. Do they block hearing to heighten taste? That sound seems to show everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head-on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
It's not a real cry. It's my eyes are watering.
Can you be comfortable enough to let me tell a story without feeling like I'm attacking your masculinity? I'm not saying anything.
You calling me a bitch, bro? Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Jukes original show presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. This is a show where one of us pretends to be a very humble 6-0, and the other one is in misery because he can't find a way to fucking win a game.
Calm down.
Sorry. All right. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce. New episodes come out every Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and definitely follow the show on social media at New Heights Show. Jason, what do we got coming up, brother?
Yeah, we got a great episode, Trav. We'll break down our Week 6 games, talk about some of the biggest rivalries of our careers, and maybe even get into some trade rumors. But first, as always, new news. Still the number one podcast on Spotify for over an entire month. Well,
all month, baby.
To be honest, as of this recording, we were dropped to number 2. So let's get us back to number 1. By subscribing, all of you listeners have been fantastic. I'm so appreciative of you guys checking all the clips out and enjoying this podcast. So yeah, rate, subscribe. Let's do it.
I was in Yankee Stadium for the original Game 5, scheduled Game 5 that got postponed. So I didn't actually see any baseball, but I was at the stadium, and there were a lot of Yankees fans or just New Yorkers that listened to the podcast or listened to the show.
Whoa, they listened to New Heights.
Yeah, they said they loved it. So that was my first time really being in an atmosphere, having a lot of people or a lot of people from another fan base say that they were listening to our show, man, and that was extremely cool. I didn't know we were reaching that many people.
We got some more fan art. A big Yeti sighting at the Chiefs game.
There was a few.
Sarah Owens made a big Yeti sign. Did you see this sign?
I did. Thank you, Sarah. I was driving in, and Sarah was like in the middle of the road, saw me coming.
You saw it in the middle. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. She made sure that I was going to see it, and I appreciated it. It got me into the what do you call it? The basketball. Every man for himself.
I'm just happy we got your real nickname out there. Big Yeti's here to stay, baby. All right.
Big Yeti's got to get a win, man.
We got a fan question from Tita 2216. My question is for Travis.
Uh-oh.
What shenanigans did Travis get into in Philly in Jason's early years when the Cincy football season was all but wrapped up and he was coming to Philly to watch me play? Any funny stories from that time period?
Honestly, because once my season ended, I really went right into like draft, combine training, things like that. So I definitely came to Philly and enjoyed a few weeks or at least a week out there, a few days out there.
Well, my first season in the NFL, you were still a junior.
Correct.
So if you came out at all, it would have been that year. But I guess, when you're a college football player, you really don't get a downtime. You get 2 weeks after the season, then you start like winter conditioning, basically.
Yeah, you're right back into it.
I don't know that you really had time to really come out and visit me. I know you came to a couple games, but it wasn't a lot. And then second year,
I remember coming to the apartment or the condo that you had down in was it
South
Old
Philly?
City? Yeah,
Old City. Which one?
Old City, the one Old City over there on Market.
Yep. Yeah,
so I remember going to that one, and you had like 3 rooms. Yep. None of them had beds in them, but you had a mattress. You had like a mattress with.
That's a bed. What are you talking about?
Chase, all right, no bed frames. You just had a mattress on the floor, no sheets on it.
There were sheets on it.
What's the hyperbaric chamber?
There was a hyperbaric chamber in there.
I was like, this is what this guy does?
I was rehabbing an ACL injury, trying everything I could. I used it twice. It was just sat in there. I didn't use it at all. I was borrowing it from Todd Harriman's. So.
When I tell you, I was like, man, this dude's on some other stuff, man. I hope he's not juicing, man. This guy, he's going after it all.
I was trying to come back from the ACL. Somebody said it'll help, and I got into it one time. I was like, I'm done with this. I can get way better sleep. Not in this confined space. Everybody knows the best sleep you get is with a mattress on the ground in the frame. So that when you get out of it, you have to do a sumo squat just to stand up again. All right. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really any great stories.
No, one outstanding story. Back to that same apartment. Guy like me, haven't really seen a lot of money in one sitting. Like I had, at least up to that point in my life, I hadn't seen a lot of like cash, like cold hard cash. And I guess you had just came back from Atlantic City or something, because your entire like bathroom counter was full of just Benjamins. And I was like, dang, this dude just cashes checks? Is this what this dude is doing? This is reckless, man. I want to play in the NFL.
Yeah, no, that is very accurate. I think it was just an AC trip that had just happened. Yeah. Ended out on top.
Yeah, and then I had the sticky hands, man. Sticky hands. I might have stole a little bit. I might have took a few hundreds from you, brother.
That's all right.
Appreciate you letting me get that. I bought a few beers with it.
All good.
It was like the community bin.
The community bin for Kelce's. Yeah, I don't gamble often. I do not advise anyone out there to gamble, but
if you are going to gamble, make sure you win and
let your brother have some.
That's really about it, though. I didn't have any other stories other than that one.
Yeah, I don't think that you were so busy when you were still in college, and then the time that you could have maybe done it before the draft, even though you're busy then too. So there really is just not a lot of great opportunities.
I remember my first couple of years, not a lot of people knew who I was out in Philly. They might have knew of me because of you, but they weren't able to like point me out or anything like that. So I remember just tailgating with the Celtics, having a bunch of fun in the parking lot, man. Mm-hmm. My first real tailgating experience, because obviously we're always playing in the game, so it's like getting out there and getting hammered before a game and going in there, kind of feeling that atmosphere and everything build up. It was definitely a cool experience. I appreciate Philly for giving me my first taste of that world.
Yeah, I think my first tailgate was actually coming back to Cincinnati for one of your college games. Mm-hmm. You guys played Louisville, I think, at the NIP, and that was my first tailgate I ever went to.
Nice.
So I guess that is one.
Cincinnati tailgates too. Now they'll tailgate for a high school game.
Yeah,
like Muni League football. Like they're like, oh, football's being played today. Let's go tailgate.
Cincinnati. The way Cincinnati works is they just look for any excuse to eat Skyline chili.
Dude, do not.
That's all they care
started,
about,
man.
Oh,
do not get me started.
Reds
on that.
Reds game. Let's get some of that Skyline dip. 2 o'clock. I can't even function right now. Let's go get some cheese conies from Skyline. All they care about is Cincinnati chili, and everything revolves around that.
Gold Star and Skyline, man. Shout out to both of them. I'll probably never touch
I don't want to
it.
be brand fave. I don't want to.
I'll never touch it again, man.
You'll never
I
touch it
tried
again? What,
No,
you're too
dude,
good for
I'm
Cincinnati
out.
chili?
No, it's just that I don't have a taste for chili. I'm not a big chili guy.
It's not
Never
chili,
was.
Travis. It's Cincinnati chili.
You're
we
right.
both know it's more of a spaghetti meat sauce. It's not a chili.
It's
I got it. I got to have it. Every time I go back, I get it. Every time.
I'm sure they could probably just like send you all the microwave food that they make in there. It's probably made like by like a easy bake oven in the back or something.
I don't care how they make it. It's delicious. I think for some reason, all the food I eat when I go back to Cincinnati is all the food that I had at 2 to 3 in the morning coming out of the bars in college.
You know it.
Because at that point in your head, it's just so delicious, and it's ingrained in my head how good a Skyline cheese coney is. So
I will say this:
I get it every time.
you forced me to actually try Skyline chili.
Yeah,
wasn't a fan of it. Shout out to Skyline. I don't want to hate on anybody.
It's all right.
Wasn't for me.
It's not for everybody.
You forced me to try sushi. Loved it. Loved it. Opened up a whole new world for me. So I appreciate that, man.
Travis,
I was absolutely hammered.
I guess we should say Travis is one of the pickiest eaters.
I was. I've
was.
Yes.
Travis, you don't eat white sauces.
How is that? What do you mean? A lot of people don't eat white sauces.
There are not a lot of people that are color specific on their sauces. Okay, some people don't like mayonnaise. Some people don't like horseradish. Some
hate
people
them both.
don't like ketchup. You
hate
just
them both.
disqualified an entire
group. I'll eat some Alfredo.
That's not a sauce, but yeah. So you'll eat Alfredo.
Mayonnaise is a sauce.
I guess it's a sauce. It's yeah. All right, that's fine. All right. Whatever. Anyways, Travis is really picky at eating for a long time.
Get out of here. I will right now. I will probably try the majority of things that get put in front of me.
Travis, you took me to a restaurant in Los Angeles. Okay, this man took me to a restaurant.
Lady and the Goat.
It was called Lady and the Goat. And didn't eat a single thing because it was all goat.
Stuff,
I'm like, dude, how are you going to take me to a place that has goat in the name?
I
mean, eat none of the goat. Like, what are you doing making that reservation?
I didn't make it.
This man went to this very nice restaurant, said no to everything, and then went to In-N-Out immediately after.
I mean, all right now. I love a good burger.
You're ridiculous.
What can I say?
Let's get this show going. Come on.
Teeing up 12 bold topics, baby. Starting off with both of our games. This is how we do it. I always tee up topics on Jason's game, and he does the exact same for mine. Eagles 26, Cowboys 17.
Yeah,
how
baby.
about it, man? 6-0. The birds are flying over there, man.
Feels good.
Playing against Micah Parsons. Talk to me, man.
Well, we didn't just play Micah Parsons. He was definitely one of the players on the field. Micah, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dante Fowler.
Oh, nice.
Osa.
Fowler's over there?
I mean, dude, man. These guys are so good in every facet, especially on defense.
Mm-hmm.
They think they were the number 2 or number 1 ranked defense in the NFL going into last week, and it was apparent on film. We knew we had a battle in store. Dan Quinn has those guys doing some unbelievable things, playing hard. They are a really, really good football team. So, we really had to dial in this week to try and hold back their playmakers from making plays. And, they still made some plays. I mean, they're good players, but, definitely happy to come out of that one with a win.
You already know, man. The rivalry is real. The rivalry is real. Even with Cooper Rush back there, man, that team is, they always get fired up to play against you guys.
Time out. We talked about which game deserved the primetime slot last week between this one and your guys' Bills, right?
Yeah.
I
our
just
game
saw
was
this.
way more entertaining.
Well, how about this? The Sunday night matchup between Dallas and the Eagles from this past week was the highest audience in 7 years.
Commercialized. Dallas.
It's the highest audience in 7 years.
Dallas probably has the most fans.
What do you mean probably? They definitely have the most fans.
Well, then what are we even talking about?
this isn't the only time they played on Sunday night in the last 7
You're right.
years.
It's against their biggest rival. So I mean, yeah. It was a highly anticipated game.
Saying,
I'll give you that.
Clearly, America wanted to see Eagles versus Cowboys.
Well, America's team.
Just saying. Yeah,
makes sense. I don't think it
whatever.
had anything to do with.
Get back to your question.
Was the atmosphere as crazy as it looked like on TV? I mean, it looked like it was
on the
rocking
field,
in there.
Travis. How would I know?
You
loud.
feel it. You feel it. Was there more to this game? Is what I'm asking you.
I mean, the crowd was definitely into it. There were a lot of obviously Eagles fans in attendance. There were a lot of celebrities in attendance from Joel Embiid. Actually, I met Joel Embiid down on the field. I found out after the game that all the Sixers were there, I think.
Nice.
Meek Mill came out, was doing the Dreams and Nightmares from the Super Bowl run era on the field. Saw DJ Jazzy Jeff down on the sideline. From little Fresh Prince. I think
Philly legend.
Yeah, Jill Biden was there. Dr. Jill Biden.
Now
what is it? Is that FLOTUS? FLOTUS. I think that's how it's First Lady of the United States. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
nice. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I think that's like a thing. But anyways, atmosphere was electric. There was tons of energy on the field, and it made a difference. The defense came up big, 3 turnovers, played an incredible game for the most part. It was an outstanding game.
What gets you fired up more? Because I've been in the link a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Do you get fired up for the cheers more, or do you get fired up when they just start boo? They just start booing anything that they don't like, whether it's the refs or a bad call or you guys just aren't performing. What gets you more fired up? Because I love a good boo, man. A good boo.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different world. You know what I mean? It makes it more of a dramatic.
Well, who are they booing? They're booing the refs?
Well, I mean they're Philly fans, so they could be booing you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, boos are probably...
Does that get you fired up?
I mean, dude, do you know how many times I've been booed in Philadelphia? Like, that's like a rite of passage in Philadelphia. I told, actually, get this, Dr. Biden was booed with a bunch of cancer survivors starting the game.
Time out.
Yeah. Listen, nobody is exempt from an authentic Philadelphia welcome. When you come to the link, if you're not a Philadelphian, you get booed. Now, I think they do live in Delaware, and that kind of counts as part of the Philadelphia community. But, I got to ask her after the coin toss how it felt to have an authentic Philadelphia welcome.
What did Dr. Biden say?
She didn't say. She was not listening to a word I was saying. She just laughed and went along her day. She's focused on improving public education in our country. She doesn't give a crap about what 62 on the Eagles says to her. Rightfully so. Anyways.
Keep doing your thing, Flotus.
Let's get back to the boos. All right. So the boos, I don't know. I think boos are good. I don't really notice cheers when I'm playing, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's just me, but when I'm on the field and playing, I'm not noticing the crowd that much.
That's what
so
I'm
what
saying.
What I love is third downs, watching our defense out there when the crowd is loud, when the defense is out there, because I know offensively how big of a difference that makes with communication at the line, the snap count, like all of these different things. And hearing loud cheers that lead to procedural issues from the opposing team.
Gotta love it.
I'm all about that. Call me a nerd. I love some good opposing team procedural issues from the fan crowd. That's what gets me jazzed.
You get the quarterback right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Say it again. I can't hear it.
Speaking of procedural issues, we had our own procedural issue. Mike Chirico actually shouted us out after this. Shout out the podcast. Thanks for the shout out.
Shout out Mike, man.
Yeah, I snapped the ball when I wasn't supposed to snap the ball, almost in a critical situation. I mean, we're only up 9.
Are we in silent count?
We're not inside. We're at home, Travis.
So then what did you hear something?
There was Jalen was going to check the play. There was some communication going on, and it's third down. It's 3rd down and 7, so I'm trying to get off the ball and pass block.
Yeah.
And I knew it mid-snap. Like, as I'm snapping the ball, I feel that this is not when I'm supposed to be snapping the ball. What I should have done was just ate it and take the 5-yard false
You
start.
gotta love it when time freezes, man.
What I should have done is just held it and taken the 5-yard false start, but I actually snapped it. And if you watch the clip, I don't even try to block anybody. I turn around and get on the ball. I recovered it. It's not funny. It's actually terrible. This is the second time this has happened this year.
Stats, man. It's fumble recovery, man. Good for you.
It's the second time it's happened this year. Freaking, I think, what's his name?
Interested. Now I'm interested. Does Jalen get hit with that fumble, or do you get hit with that fumble?
Well, now that I've just announced that I wasn't supposed to snap the ball, they'll probably put it on me. But I don't know. I think I have no idea how that works. Probably Jalen, unfortunately, which, sorry, Jalen. I didn't mean for that to happen. That's happened twice now at home. We usually have less issues like that with silent count because, I don't know, it's just more like there's less room for kind of going off the cuff like that. Like what ended up happening is we're in the middle of the count, and then he wanted to audible the route to one of the receivers. So like you're kind of rolling into it, expecting the count to happen, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, that isn't the count. That's a check.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. Not ideal. We got to clean that up. Obviously, I got to clean that up. But it was a nice little shout out from Tirico.
Thanks, Mike Tirico. My guy, man. You want to talk about a stud. That guy, any big time event, that guy's doing it. He's an absolute legend. You know it, man.
He's a workhorse like that.
You know it.
I respect anybody that, they take their job seriously and they work at it.
He's effortless. He's absolutely effortless, man. I love it. So genuine. The dude kills it. He's been killing it though. Thanks for the shout out, and of course it did make the show.
There we go.
Had that tussle with the D tackle.
Osa, 97 for the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a really, really good player.
He is.
This is in his second year.
Just battling in the trenches, man.
Well, it's late in the game. Obviously, the Cowboys are frustrated. We just had a big drive, and at this point, the game's not over, but it's at that point where if we get a first down, it's over. And we had a play before that where I think I kind of finished it a little bit longer, and then he tried to grab my leg. So I'm like, I'm definitely finishing this next play.
You're gonna start. You poke the bear, man. You poke the bear.
Well, not like that. I'm just like, okay, we're doing this, and then
we're doing this.
It's whatever. Pushed him over, then I pushed him over a pile, and then I got my second WWE wrestling move on me. I'm freaking. At some point, the NFL switched over into the World Wrestling Federation, but no, it was
hip tosses, man.
I found this out afterward. I guess he's like a 3-time state champion wrestler, and it was a textbook double leg takedown. I mean, it was a spear that Bill Goldberg would have been proud of, and sometimes you just got to take out. Listen, it's a game of high energy. We're battling all game. I got a ton of respect for him and their defense. No matter what happens, I don't take stuff personal at all. And
you can't, man. You can't.
And it was a great double leg takedown. He got to let out some of his, frustration, and we got a 15-yard penalty, and the game was over. So I'll take it, and I'm sure he was happy to slam me on the ground.
Shout out to Osa, man. Nick Sirianni is maybe the perfect Philly coach.
Yeah.
After the spine buster, man, he was throw him out of the game. Maybe threw a few other words in there,
potentially.
But he was yelling at the other sideline, man. I did not expect that. I didn't see that. I don't know if the Philly culture's just getting it out of him, or how good his team is. He's here and he wants to show he's fighting for the city too. I don't know, man, but I definitely didn't see that out of Coach Sirianni, man.
Then you haven't been watching too many games. Nick is one of the most passionate. Dude, he's screaming at the officials on like all last season. Nick is one of the most passionate and energetic coaches I've seen on the sideline. Obviously at that point in the game's pretty much over. I think he was upset, so he's telling the officials what to do. But not out of the ordinary. And I do think he fits Philadelphia extremely well because he's like a no bullshit coach. I think he got criticized a lot when he was doing his first press conference. He's just kind of like authentically him, loves football, like loves competing, loves talking trash. I mean, he's a guy that I think really does fit the Philadelphia personality really, really well. And as we become successful on the field, Philadelphia's fallen in love with this guy, and I only anticipate that to grow. He is a competitor through and through. In some ways, he's an underdog in the way he was hired and where he came from. Freaking played at Mount Union, so he's got some Ohio ties to him.
Let's go, baby.
So, I think he fits in really, really well with the Eagles fan base, I think, and they're just going to continue to fall in love with that guy.
Shout out to the old ball coach, baby. The start streak and game day fits 128 consecutive regular season starts, man.
Yeah, we can't keep talking about that. We got to skip.
Yeah. He's only third, so it doesn't even matter yet. We'll talk about it when you're number one.
I'm not going to get number one, but I'm a little superstitious about talking about consecutive starts or streaks like that. I feel like whenever you start talking about it, for sure
something happens. Yeah, no.
Dude,
I think that happened with Mitchell Schwartz the year he was playing in Cleveland and in Kansas City with me, and I think the year that we started talking about how many games he had played back to back to back like that
goes down.
Unfortunately, he went down. Yeah,
dude, it happened. John Dornbos, the day he tied the record with Harold Carmichael for the most starts or most games in Eagles history, got hurt, never played a game again in Eagles history.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's stop talking.
They announced it on the field.
Dude.
Like, just wait the next game.
Yeah,
Don't say he tied it.
Tell the Eagles, whoever's announcing stuff at the game.
I keep telling people to stop bringing it up, but
All
they
right.
just continue to bring it up. So,
Eagles social team gave us a look at Jason's game day fit.
Yeah, shocker. Jason's game day fit is the same fit he wears every day. What the fuck?
This guy's
do I care
game
about
day
a game
ready,
day
baby.
fit?
This guy's game day ready.
Listen, some people go to play football and some people play dress up, okay? I don't like to play dress up. I like to play football, all right? I'm not going to go shopping, color coordinating, getting belts and shoes and all this shit just to go play football. I don't get it for a fucking second. What is the point? I don't get it.
I hear you, man.
I know. Okay, maybe you can explain it to me.
My game day fit is my regular day fit too.
Get
so I know exactly
Travis.
what you're talking about.
Travis.
What?
Your game day fit is your everyday fit. Would
Yes.
you ever in a million years wear the shirt you have on right now to a Kansas City game?
No.
Exactly.
Because it's an Eagle. It's an Eagles shirt.
It's a t-shirt. You don't wear regular Travis.
What do you mean? I wore a beater yet.
All right. We're going to have to pull it.
I wore a beater on Sunday.
What, you pulled the Aaron Rodgers?
No.
The Nicolas Cage?
I threw a sweater on over it, but
Travis, you have not worn anything under $100
what?
to a game.
Your flip flops were more than $100.
Those
They got can openers on the bottom. Are you kidding me? It's 2-for-1 special.
all about function. Listen, I don't get why. I really don't understand the whole fit thing. I don't understand the concept.
People like to look. People like to look good going to the game. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I just said I don't understand it.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, I kind of.
I like to have fun.
As I'm getting older, I kind of get it. There's something about what you wear being a representation of you and your values. But
I feel like more so when I feel like I throw on something that I feel like I look good or I enjoy, what I'm expressing. Like it juices me up a little bit. It makes me feel more confident. It makes me feel like, you know what I mean? I'm about to go do some damage.
Listen, you could throw a pink tube top on me. I'm still going to look good, baby.
All
I don't
right
care what I got on.
All right now. Got to see it. Got to see it.
If you saw what I wore, what did you think of what would you rate my fit? Did you see it?
Yes, I did see it. Honestly,
what was it? Tell me what it was.
It was a solid 2. A solid 2. Because
2 out of 2?
2 out of 10. Shit was fucking buns, man. You didn't even have, like, when it's that cold out and you see a guy wearing flip-flops, you're just asking him, man, who is he about to kill next? That dude is a psychopath. Why do you just wear flip-flops
Why do you think
everywhere?
It was cold. It wasn't cold. It wasn't,
It wasn't cold? I guess it was
like
just the
70
gloomy.
degrees.
It it's cold in Kansas City right now. It's like 40. It's like 40, 50. So when I saw the picture, I just assumed that it's cold.
It's chillier
up there
today.
East Coast.
It wasn't cold. I had a T-shirt on.
Jason, like you said, you wear that every day anyways. If it's cold or not, you're wearing that.
I don't listen. You don't know this, but when you have a really fat gut, it is hard to put socks on. So I just wear flip-flops. My thighs and gut make it uncomfortable to put socks and shoes on. So I said, fuck it. I'm just going to wear flip-flops.
Fat Batman.
Yeah. Once I get done playing, lose some weight, maybe I'll go back to putting socks and shoes on.
You're not going to lose weight when you're done playing. Stop it.
We'll see.
Stop it. What, are you going to go run?
No.
What, are you going to eat healthier?
Eating.
You're going to stop eating?
As much as I do, yeah.
Jason, there's no way. There's no way you stop going down to the deli.
All right, mark it. We got a year out. We'll mark it. If this is the last one, we'll see where I'm at in a year from today, from this conversation.
I'm going to say you got a few more in you. Jason, 3 reasons the Eagles are 6-0. Give them to me.
Well, the number one reason has got to be the turnover differential. Right now we're plus 12, which is the highest since any team in the NFL through 6 games since 2012. Chicago Bears were the next closest team. The next closest team this year is plus 4. So, if there's one stat that, dictates wins and losses, turnovers are the number one. We have 14 takeaways by the defense, so they've done an unbelievable job. And we've only turned the ball over twice, which leads me to my second reason we're still undefeated, and that's Jalen Hurts. We all know how important the quarterback position is.
Ron Rivera told us.
Jalen has been under enormous scrutiny really his whole career.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's wondering whether he's the right guy for the job, all this criticism. And he's been lights out, man. Not only has he been pretty much near the top in every statistic throwing the ball wise, so he's improved as a passer. Mm-hmm. He's also up there in rushing yards, which opens up a lot of things in our run game and our offense. Man. And we just talked about it. He's only turned the ball over twice. It's hard. It is really hard to be a playmaker, a reason you win the game, and also be a game manager. In my opinion, that's what separates the best quarterbacks in this
100%.
league.
Yeah.
You have to be, not only can you be a guy that is making plays that others can't, you also have to be smart enough and composed enough to manage the game and make the right decisions. And right now, he's been unbelievable in both of those categories. And the third reason is we're playing our best football at crucial points in the game. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget playing high school hockey at Cleveland Heights. Our head coach, Kirk Gunther. Kirk Gunther told me the most important parts of the game and the most important parts of periods are how you start a period and how you finish a period. So far this year, we have started games lights out. Mm-hmm. We've led every game at halftime. We have more second quarter points than a lot of teams have points scored in general. And then in crucial points in the game in the fourth quarter, when we've needed a drive against the Cowboys, against the Cardinals, and against the Lions, we've been able to run the ball and ice the game and finish it out strong. If you're playing good football at the end and at the start, that's kind of when you need to be
pretty good indicator, man.
Yeah.
100%.
Now we haven't done a 2-minute drive yet. We haven't had to put that 2-minute fourth quarter drive up, which I'm looking forward to. At some point we're going to need to do that. But, so far, those are my reasons, I think, why we're 3-0 or 6-0. 3 reasons why we're 6-0.
All right, now trying to get to 7-0, baby.
Well, we got a bye week this week. Looking forward to that.
All right.
All righty. Well, I guess we can start talking about your game.
Yeah, man.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I could talk a little bit about it, man.
All right. Well,
the Bills are a good team,
Chiefs. Man. The Bills are a very good team. That's an understatement. The Chiefs lose second of the season, 20-24 against the Bills. Yeah, let's talk about it. You guys are are you guys a rivalry now? Is it official? What did it feel like in the game?
It felt like there was a little bit more to it. I think that a lot of hype into the game. On top of that, familiar with the guys across the ball. Whenever I feel like I play guys that I'm familiar with, it's a whole different game. It's more of a chess match. It's more of what is this guy's technique? You know what I mean? Instead of just going out there and just and playing fast, you're thinking of more things without a doubt. And number one scoring offense versus the number one scoring defense in the league, in the Bills defense and our offense. And unfortunately, we only put up 20 points, man. We got to be able to find ways to keep putting up touchdowns. Field goals aren't going to win it against a team like that. A guy like Josh Allen, you know what I mean? He's an absolute stud, can do it, can, beat you in a lot of different ways. They got a creative offense. Stephon Diggs, can't say enough about that guy. Dawson Knox had a huge touchdown at the end of the game with a great throw from Josh. But honestly, this one stings because of all the hype, and you always want to play your best against the best, and it stings because we didn't play our best. We handed it to them in a sense. Obviously, they're a great team. I don't want to say that's not knocking them at all, but when I look at the film, I'm seeing a lot of things that we could have done to help ourselves. Instead, we were hurting ourselves in a few different facets of the game, and it's just you just got to fix them. You got to be your worst critic. You got to go into the film room, and you have to not point fingers at any direction, but right at yourself, and just keep hacking away at it. We were banged up in the secondary. Offensively, we didn't move the ball early in the game as much as we wanted to. A few red zone opportunities came out empty-handed. Got to be able to capitalize, even if it is 3 points. I was talking about touchdowns. Even if it is 3 points, find a way to get points on the board early. And then just finishing the game like we know how, man. And it was just we knew we were going to be in a bar fight with those guys. Von Miller, a guy that I got tremendous respect for, had himself a day. We knew that was the reason why they picked him up, was to be able to get to Pat Mahomes. And we got to do a better job as a team. Putting him one-on-one with any tackle is probably a favorable matchup for Von.
I'm sure he'll take that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like doing things that can help slow him down. Maybe get the run game going more. Things like that to just kind of make him have to think about another thing.
Yeah. Just don't let him pin his ears back.
Exactly. And it's and that was for the entire defense. We came out thinking they were going to run a lot of shell like they have in years past, and this year they went a little bit more man robber, and what that does is it sometimes makes Pat hold on to the ball while we're en route trying to get open. And we got to be able to win our one-on-one matchups, and that's where that accountability, looking myself in the mirror and saying you got to be there for that guy 1-5 back there and get open early, no matter what. No matter if they're holding you, they can't hold me. Try and find ways to even when it's not a favorable matchup, I'm getting bracketed or something like that. Find a way. Just keep being creative and accountable in that aspect. And it's this one would be a huge learning experience. Like I said, we were a little banged up. We had a lot of young guys take strides. I think there were a few plays that a few of our young corners could have just stuck their tail between their legs and just kind of kept it moving. No, they bowed up and actually played their tails off for the rest of the game, and that was great to see. So we have new faces, a lot of young players, and a big game like that is a huge learning experience, and it's a big confidence booster when you look at it on the film and you see, where you could have been more accountable, and that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you're making it seem like there's like a very drastic thing. You guys lost to a really good football team, and both you and the Bills made mistakes throughout the game. It was a back and forth all game long, and it was a game that didn't disappoint. Very much like last year's playoff game. So, I'm sure you guys will get some of these things corrected, but I still think, that game could have gone either way. You guys were right there. And that's probably why it hurts so bad, because you guys know you had it. You could have won it.
Yeah.
And, that's the reality of tight games and why they sometimes hurt worse than a good old ass kicking.
Whenever you're playing a really good football team, like an all around great football team, we talk about those big energy plays. You gotta keep making those plays throughout the game, because you're not just gonna get momentum and keep it, right? That other team is fantastic too, so they're gonna find ways to build it up. Everything's magnified, right? So it's like making those big plays. You got to refocus your energy back to like, I need more.
Yeah, or that, Mahomes had that early interception in the end zone. I mean, not a bad throw or anything. I mean, it's like a 50-50 ball.
Yeah.
But,
there was a 50-50 ball 3 plays before that I dropped. And
really?
Everything's just more magnified. Yeah, it was back of the end zone. Cornerback made a great play on it. Pat threw a back shoulder, and I tried to go late hands. Couldn't get my body all the way around.
That would have been a good catch.
Once it's in the hands, though, man, I gotta come down with that thing. But those are the plays that they mean so much. Like, you have to make that play if you want to win those big time games against great teams. You know what I mean? Like, those opportunities are so limited, and everything is magnified because the other team is gonna find ways to make plays like that. So you got to make sure that you're accountable and you're going up there and making the spectacular catch. And it's just that's where I gotta be there for my guys, man. That one I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting there just in my head about that for a few plays. But yeah, I mean, that drive ended up with no points, and that was after I believe, I don't know if it was a turnover or if it was just a turnover on downs or whether they punted it, but they started off with the ball. Defense stops them. We get the ball. Now we need to capitalize. You know what I mean? That situation right there is huge in games like that. Being able to, stop a team out the gates and put up points first, knowing that you're going to get an extra possession going into the second half because you get the ball in the second half. It's like I said, learning experiences for our team in general, and you gotta keep finding ways, man. That was a great team. It's a completely different feeling from the Colts game. Completely different feeling. I mean, shout out to the Colts, they got us, but that team was way more, I would say, not respected, but just on paper, you knew it was a better team. And
we're not trashing on the Colts either. I mean,
no, not at all.
Let's be honest.
It's any given Sunday, baby. Like, you got to bring it every time.
You guys in the Bills are, I think we're ranked on most of the power rankings as 1 and 2 going into that game. I mean, I know we're undefeated, but you guys are in the AFC. The AFC is the conference that's loaded this year. And, you guys, this was a heated matchup for that very reason. So, yeah.
And guys can say whatever they want about the 2 picks or the turnovers and all that, but Pat Mahomes played his tail off. He was out there fighting, competing, running around, making crazy plays, crazy throws. I mean, watching the film, I just it fires me up when I see that dude play football the way he does, man, because you could tell he's putting it all out there. And and that just makes me want to be more accountable for the guy, man. Yeah. Get 1-5, help him stay clean back there in the pocket, and start making some plays downfield for him, man.
All right. Well, speaking of Von Miller, we talked about him a little bit before. He had a good game, obviously, but he issued an apology to you. Did you see this?
What a kind guy off the field, man.
Do you know what I mean?
He's an animal on the field.
Sure.
Yeah, first, I mean, he called me fake Gronk, head ass, which was a hell of a response. I actually chuckled when I saw it. I was like,
yeah,
all right.
How can you not laugh at that? That's a good one.
But over the years, we've become good friends or mutual friends, and with a lot of guys throughout the league. My guy Chark Kendrick West, shout out to Chark Kendrick, but he was good friends with him. I think that's where I started to like appreciate Von more, was through their relationship, and just watching him play football and seeing what he does off the field. Definitely a fun dude, man. And invited me on the podcast, so I'm definitely gonna have to jump on the podcast with him and Stephon Diggs, man. But first, you got to join ours, Vaughn. Come on over, baby.
Oh, dude.
All the respect in the world for that dude.
Yeah, there's something about a good insult where it's like you can't even like get mad at it. It's just great.
You got to tell the one, man.
Which one? I got a bunch. Which one?
You got to tell the Miami joint
Miami one
practice
from this year,
dude. This it's
freaking Phillips from my 90 the DN from outside linebacker
Wilkins, right?
No, it wasn't Wilkins. Wilkins was talking trash just in the practice.
That's what I'm talking. That's I thought that was what
he wasn't the one that said the line to me though. He was talking trash, and then I started yapping at him, which pretty big party foul by me because I wasn't able to
you
practice.
were practicing, yeah.
And I'm over here talking to trash to Christian Wilkins, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Jalen Phillips says, "Shut up, eyebrows! You ain't even practicing." And I was like, "Dude, this motherfucker just called me eyebrows? Like I can't even come back from that." Like,
that boy got some thick ass eyebrows, man.
Like the dad from American Pie. I mean, it's there ain't too many dudes got eyebrows like this.
That thing's still connecting?
No, I take care of it. Give it a little tweeze every once in a while.
Oh, boy, he won't go out and buy new clothes, man, but he'll tweak his eyebrows.
I do enough to be presentable.
Guys, just manscaping, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Eyebrows. Right. That's his new nickname, everybody. Eyebrows. You got sexy Batman and eyebrows.
I'm fine with it. Hey, I'm good with it. A lot of people are jealous to not have eyebrows as luscious as this. How's it going, guys? Want to take a second to shout out one of our sponsors, Harry's Razors. All right, we got some news out today. You had a little contract negotiate.
Yes, I did.
Can you put us in behind the scenes with that a little bit? What happened? Why did it happen?
So I'm not sure yet. I think it's definitely it's a start to a move, right? Like you're freeing up cap space to be able to do something, right? You're not. I mean, unless
they could always just carry it over.
Kindly giving me the money up front, which I genuinely appreciate either way. But yeah, my agent just hit me up and said that they want to free up some cap space. So I was like, I get the money now.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Seems like I'll do that. Yeah, and it frees up cap space for us to get better as a team. I'm in.
So you cannot verify or debunk the rumors out there surrounding OBJ?
Odell Beckham Jr.?
I think that's the OBJ I'm referring to.
I want them to come true. I haven't heard anything. I have not heard anything in the locker room or anything around the facility, but
all right.
I think that
all right, playing a little coy with it. I get it.
Something's in the air for sure. And if it means OBJ, all right now.
That'd be good. All right. Well, we can neither confirm nor deny, but we will speculate. And look forward to seeing OBJ in a Chiefs uniform. All righty. Let's talk rivalries. You guys played the Bills, which has turned into somewhat of a rivalry of, success. Both of you guys are really good. And, obviously we played the Cowboys this past week. So let's talk some more about rivalries.
Yeah.
First of all, is NFL or college a bigger rivalry space? Where are the rivals biggest? It's college.
That's a good question.
It's not a good question. It's college.
So?
What are you talking about, Travis?
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, in college, it's much more like
I'm thinking about our rivalries and like Miami of Ohio. I didn't really feel the rivalry.
Oh, dude, I hated Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, but all right.
Silver Spoon private school, screw them. I hated Miami.
Well,
I was not a fan.
It wasn't even a real game. I feel like we walked them every single year.
Yeah, we were better than them, but I wasn't a fan. Like, listen, nothing against anybody that went to Miami, but I was not a fan of the snootiness and the think they're better than us mentality from the Miamians.
I didn't feel that when I played them. I didn't feel them saying that. I remember they said they were saying stuff in like in the blogs.
I'm talking about the players. Yeah. Just talking about the overall universities.
Yeah. Either way, though, the big time rivalries Like the SEC ones where you
Alabama, Auburn.
Yeah, those you can't argue with that. I hear you on that.
Yeah, it's no question. They have trophies for it, Travis. There ain't no NFL trophy for a rivalry. The rivalries are more about the fans and stuff like that. The players, I feel like, are not as involved in the NFL rivalries. Maybe I'm wrong. I think obviously it's more than a regular game, but I always felt like the rivalries in college were bigger. Maybe it's just me.
Some people in the Dallas Eagles game might think a little different. I mean, it was the most watched game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. On the fans' perspective, it's still very, very big. But nobody poisoned a tree at Alabama. Was it Auburn University? Which one was it?
I think it was Auburn.
Roll Tide. Let's kill this 200-year-old tree. That ain't happening in the NFL.
You're right. It ain't.
Who has been your biggest rival in your career?
Man, that's a great question. I would probably have to say the Broncos. Broncos Chiefs have always been huge in my head, and it was probably because when I first got to the league, the Broncos were that team.
Well, good.
Yeah. They were that team. So every single week every single week we played them in the building, it was amped up. It was like, all right, we focus a little bit more is on the line for this one. And AFC West opponent, playing them twice a year. I just feel like that rivalry and the Raiders have always been, without a doubt, the two biggest ones that I actually feel the rivalry and the history whenever we play them.
Yeah, I mean, for us, I got to say Dallas, probably because the fan base just makes you feel it so much, and we played a lot of meaningful games against them.
Yeah,
and this is our first win in like the last 7 games, so happy to finally break that trend. We had a bad run against Dallas for the last few years, so
yeah.
I think outside of them, if I'm going outside the NFC East, probably go Minnesota. Again, we've had meaningful games. We had a big NFC Championship game, and the fan bases seem to hate each other. And so, yeah, I'll go Minnesota.
Yeah.
Give them some love.
I'm not sure if it's mutual, but I absolutely hate playing the Patriots. I feel like
you get a lot of fake ass Gronk stuff from the Patriots.
Well, I mean that's good shit. I ain't mad at that. I'm mad at him calling out my mom in the stands.
You don't like your mama jokes? Yeah.
No. Your mama jokes are cool. Just when you say them to me, not my mom.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's
like when mom's leaving the stadium and she's getting heckled. That's fucking low blows, man. But other than that, and mom isn't the only one that had a tough time. A lot of people say they go into New England and just get a bad taste in their mouth about Patriots fans. But obviously, the Pats had Brady and Gronk and Belichick. They were awesome for so long, and definitely my first couple of years in the league. And there were a lot of meaningful games that I played against them in the playoffs. And I think that was definitely one of the games that I was always hyped for, trying to get more ready for than usual.
Yeah, I mean, it's the greatest dynasty probably of the modern era. It's impressive what the Patriots are able to do. So, yeah, what about positional rivalries? Do you ever find yourself having, looking at other tight ends, stats, things like that, and, accolades and, like, compete against that?
I genuinely look at what all the tight ends did in every single game. I just like to see what guys are doing out here. If they had a big game, I'll watch it on film and see how he was getting his yards. But, yeah, whenever I played Gronk or whenever I played Zach Ertz, whenever I play a big-time tight end across the ball, like a Darren Waller, I'm trying to outperform him 100%. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I changed my mentality or anything. I want to be known as one of the best that's ever done it. And what a better way to show it when two of the best that are in the league go at it in the same game,
For me, I feel like the main guy that I always looked at for a while was Travis Frederick with the Cowboys. We were both in the same conference and highly rated centers. And you always want to be the best, right? And, I had a lot of respect for him, still do. Unfortunately, his career was cut short. Had a really bad illness. I think it was Guillain-Barré syndrome. But, he came back to the year after that and then retired. Got a lot of respect for him, obviously, because we played a lot of the same opponents, and had such a great career. I think he was a Pro Bowler dang near every season he played in the NFL.
Yeah, he was a stud.
So, yeah, I kind of always compared myself to him and, wanted to beat him, even though at center there's not really statistics, I guess. But
you got the PFF grade.
Yeah, you always got that. And then, the other guys I think I compared myself to, or like always monitored how they were doing at center, were the guys that I was drafted with, and the guys in particular that were drafted above me. Rodney Hudson, who you played a lot of ball with in Kansas City. Stefan Wisniewski, who was drafted ahead of me, and in the Raiders. And ironically enough, a guy that like I wanted to prove I was better than, or like I was competing with in my head, ended up coming and joining the Philadelphia Eagles, and we ended up winning a Super Bowl together. He ended up being a guy that like became my teammate and made me a better player. Like we ended up helping each other.
Oh yeah, and, smart dude. Very smart football player, man.
Brilliant guy.
I got to see him at the Eagles game I went to. The Wiz was in the house, baby.
Yeah.
The Wiz obviously played in Kansas City and won a Super Bowl with you guys. With us. Can't say enough good things. He looks great, man. You talk about losing weight, man. There's no way you're doing the Stephen Wisniewski, man. You're not losing weight, dude.
First of all, it's Stefan Wisniewski. Get
I
my
call
man
him the Wiz, man. Wiz, I'm sorry, dude.
Wiz just would follow Kelce brothers and get Super Bowls. So way to go for the Wiz.
Shout out to the Wiz, man.
Speaking of position rivalries, what about is there anybody that was like really, really good early in your career? Maybe somebody that you like wanted to kind of be as good as, like
is Gronk for sure.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I mean, he was the staple for an all-pro tight end. How you do it inline blocking, how you do it in passing game.
And then on
top of that, how you do a partying. And then on top of that, how you win football games, man. He just shows up every single week. And obviously him and Tom were arguably the best duo, quarterback tight end duo of all time. Me and Pat are trying to say something about that, but we got a long ways to go to try and catch up to those guys.
Sure.
But I was early on in my career, I was very aware of what Gronk was doing every single Sunday. And not only that, but I was getting compared to him. The tall white dude wearing number 87, loves to have a good time. I think that naturally that comparison came about the more the Patriots and Chiefs played. But I personally, I absolutely love the way that dude just cut it loose, man. You could tell he did not make football hard. He went out there and played the game with a good feel and just a high energy and a motor. And I was always trying to, I don't want to say one up him every single week, but I was very aware of what Gronk was doing over there in New England earlier on in my career for sure.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was. He was probably the most unstoppable force. And at his best, I mean, that dude could do everything.
Yeah. I think it was 2011 or 2012, and he had the 17 touchdown season with 1,300 yards, and nobody had ever seen a tight end just take a ball to the house, run through tackles, just dragging defenders from like the 50-yard line all the way into the goal, the goal line. It was unbelievable to watch, and I got obviously so much respect for him. Was able to finally enjoy some party time with the Gronkinator, man. Gronk's Beach out in Vegas with the Chainsmokers, man. That was so fun. That was on my bucket list. Yeah, trying to because obviously playing on the field, playing against him was an honor, but partying with him was even more of an honor with him and his family, man. The Gronks are wild, as we know.
Of course.
And then during my first Super Bowl down in San Fran, we actually had a round table of me, George Kittle, Gronk, and Tony Gonzalez. And that was one of the coolest conversations I had ever been a part of. To be on that stage, Super Bowl week, talking to top tier, to four of the best to ever do it. I'm sorry, three of the best to ever do it.
Including yourself again? So cocky.
How do I do that every time? Either way, man, it was such a genuine, or like just an organic appreciation for each and every single one of those dudes at that table. And hearing Gronk and what he saw in not only my game but George's game and Tony's game and vice versa about all those guys, man, it was just it was definitely cool to experience that. And the time went by too fast, man. That conversation could have lasted for days, man. Sure. But they cut it short because obviously Super Bowl week schedules were pretty tight. But we got to get that round table going again, man. We might just get everybody on the show, man. Everybody come on to new heights, baby. Let's start talking some
Seriously.
ball.
It really is fun to talk with other guys, especially at your position. I talked about Travis Frederick a little bit ago, and I still remember we were at the Pro Bowl his last year, and Trav he was always the guy that had like the backpack cooler with the beer in it and drinking the beers at practice. Like,
it's my kind of guy.
Just a great dude. And I remember looking at him, I was like, man, is it me or is it getting harder? And he's like, it's definitely getting harder. Like,
that's why I got the beers.
Yeah. He's like, man, I don't know what these defensive coordinators are playing more and more games. And it's, man. But yeah, it's always fun to talk with another guy at your position, and whether you're talking about football, life, you find out you got so much more in common than you really realize. So, anyways, let's talk about the biggest rivalry in the human existence. I'm talking about the sibling rivalry.
Ooh,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really feel like we had a sibling rivalry growing up. But I also think that might have been because I was the older brother, and I was just winning at everything. So let's hear it from your perspective.
You weren't winning everything, all right?
I didn't.
You were winning the majority of them, but you were not winning everything.
If you won, it was because I felt bad and just wanted to let you win.
What's up? You feel bad? When have you ever felt bad for somebody in your life?
Okay, it wasn't because I felt bad. It was because I was like, okay, if I don't let him win once in a while, he won't play with me.
What?
Yep.
I'm bringing it every single day.
I'll say this, obviously, 2-year difference for brothers is a big difference, but I feel like the rivalry really became apparent to me when you had finally started to hit puberty in high school, when I was a senior and you were a sophomore. In particular, that one day when you finally beat me in basketball.
Finally? You didn't even play basketball, Jason.
Yeah, but
like even when we played basketball, you weren't playing basketball.
That doesn't matter. Just out there. I was winning though because I was bigger and more stronger and faster than you. That's it.
Yeah, because there's no fouls on the playground, man.
Trav.
This dude was out here hacking.
I didn't need to hack. I didn't need to hack before you hit puberty. I was freaking 5 inches taller than you. I just blocked every shot. Okay. The only game you won at was horse because you could shoot better than me. But
the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, he just said it. He didn't win at everything.
That's a good point. But the moment the rivalry really became a rivalry was when you hit puberty. We're out in the backyard, and you finally could actually beat me as something athletic. And you were doing this stupid, driving the outside hook shot, and I could not fucking stop it. I could not stop it. And I was you had just gotten taller than me, so I could no longer just block it every time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was furious.
The hook, that was my patent move down there in the post, man. You couldn't stop it, man.
But it wasn't even like a post. Like you weren't even backing into it and doing it. You were just driving and then just
I was running away from you. Yeah. Okay. Finding a way, baby.
And I was furious. And so I just started to do what everybody does and pick up basketball when they're losing. And you just start fouling the other guy. And you said, that's a foul, man. That's bullshit. And I said, I see, there ain't no refs out here. There's no refs. And then you got upset. You threw the basketball at me and walked into the house. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And in my head, I'm upset because I'm having to come to the realization that you're better at basketball than me. And I go inside the house and you're at the refrigerator and I wheel you around and I punch you in the face. Way too aggressive for the situation.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, and
was not expecting a punch in the face, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we fought, but there weren't too many times where like it got to that level of like a punch in the face.
Keep your
that
fucking
only
composure, man.
Yeah,
Keep your composure, all right?
I've never had good composure. But yeah, punch you. And then before that, every time we got into a fight and I had hit you, you would just start crying. And it was
but
okay.
Jason,
I won the fight.
Do that. I did
That's what it
not
was.
start crying. Maybe
Not
when we
in
were
this moment.
young.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Every time I would hit you when you were a kid, you would just cry, okay?
Well, because it fucking hurt. What do you mean?
No, it's because you're a kid. I'm not
You
saying
got
it.
me right here in the nose.
Travis.
You already know. It just
Travis.
immediately makes it.
Can you just let
Anybody
me tell the
gets hit
story?
in the nose,
Travis,
you start crying.
I am not attacking.
It's not a real cry. It's my eyes are watering.
Can you be comfortable enough to let me tell a story without feeling like I'm attacking your masculinity? I'm not saying anything.
You calling me a bitch, bro?
You were a child, okay? But anyways, you would be upset and you just run away. This time I hit you, you scooped me up before I realized what was going on and slammed me on the kitchen floor. The oven popped off of its hinges. And then we got up and we actually started having a fist fight. And the only thing that stopped the fight was Dad grabbing me, pulling me off of you, and you pushing me on top of him. And then Dad going, "Oh, my ribs! Oh, my ribs!"
And then
to
we
make
both
sure Dad
froze.
was okay.
We both
Yeah.
froze and thought
Oh,
we
shit.
just broke Dad.
Yeah. All right. Well, so that's when I realized that the civil rivalry had gotten to actually be a rivalry. And now it's gone full circle. As opposed to me being able to beat you at everything, now you just beat me at everything. So, I guess it's no longer a rivalry again.
Oh, yeah. It's just getting started, baby. It's just getting started. Moving on. Sideline antics. Tom Brady yelling at his O-line. We've seen that before. I mean, sometimes you just got to fire the guys up, man. I've seen Pat doing this. Not necessarily yelling at the O-line. I think it's just trying to get guys, sparked up, man. Get them going.
Did you see the clip?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was yelling at them boys. It wasn't just like come on, guys, we got to do better. It was a fucking bro, listen, he's Tom Brady. I can't say nothing. Tom yells at me. I'm probably not going to say nothing neither. But hey, playing O-line's hard. And if there's one thing I do not like, it is quarterbacks getting into offensive linemen. Like, bro, get the fuck out of I am fucking doing the best I can, brother. Get the fuck up out of my face. I will put you in that trash can over there if you don't shut the fuck up. You fucking kidding me? The last thing I want is a motherfucker that can't get hit, or it's called roughing the passer, to come up to me and tell me how to fucking wrestle somebody every play. Get the fuck out of here.
Ooh.
Listen, it's Tom Brady. I get it. I'm not saying shit to Tom Brady either. Motherfucker's got a bunch of Super Bowls. He's earned the right to yell at his O-line. Okay? I don't really handle that type of interaction well in general.
I am not that well. You've actually seen me get into it with a few coaches on the sideline.
Yeah.
One too many times, man. I when guys start yapping at me when we're a team and this is how you're talking to me. It doesn't go well. It doesn't go well for me, man. I usually start yapping back, and I always try and one up it, and it's the worst. I hate it when I get into that mode of like, oh no, you're gonna do that. I'm gonna one up you and take it to the next level. That's nobody wants to see that or be a part of that on the sideline, man.
That's toxic. Shouldn't do that.
100%. One of my favorite NFL films moments of all time. Jeff Saturday and the Sheriff going at it on the sidelines in Indianapolis.
That one was a normal one. That was a back and forth.
But it was I love it though, man. I love it. You could just tell those dudes had a great relationship and they were just
exactly though. That's why that one was awesome, because you could feel the respect even in the argument. Mm-hmm. Like Payne's like, "That's bullshit, Jeff," and he's like, well, "We gotta run the ball." And it's like, dude, that's not how you argue when you're mad at somebody. This is like, I feel like you guys are just arguing to get the team going. Like this. This is like there's too much respect here to have a legitimate argument. So
Yeah, there's just a lot of frustration, so we got to get it out somehow.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I think. Yeah, I mean, listen, arguments are going to happen. I don't. I already talked shit on it. I can't. I don't know. Whatever.
No, I hear you. The trade deadline is approaching. I think that's that may be why the Chiefs opened up some cap space.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair to say. Yeah, it's
So
always fun to see what moves are going to be made at the last second, last stitch efforts to change your team. Our 2017 year, we made a trade for Jay Ajayi.
he was
ended up being a
huge
big
part.
addition. Yeah, huge part of the team. And
energy guy, swag champ.
Yep.
You get those guys to just boost the swagger of the team, bring a whole new energy into the building.
Yep.
Last year we had one with Melvin Ingram.
Yeah,
swag champ, a dude that's just a great dude. Just a great, and on top of that, great football player, smart football player, athletic, can just go out there and make plays. Absolutely boosted our defense. When the 2019 year that we won it, Terrell Suggs, we landed Terrell Suggs late in the season. Immediate game changer. Absolutely, a veteran who's won before comes in, just kind of solidifies that defensive pass rush and just being accountable. And another swag champ, man. Just another swag champ, man.
I forgot Terrell Suggs played for you guys.
Yeah, trade deadline. Have you ever felt like, no, man, maybe I might get traded here? Have you ever felt like that when the deadline's approaching, or?
Not when the deadlines approach. I've never felt like that in the middle of the year. I mean, there was I had a down year in the middle of my career where there were a lot of rumors circulating, and you can't help but notice that. And people were talking about the Saints were interested in a trade, and Ravens were talking about things, and who knows what's real. I do think you can kind of tell when it's fake when it's like for a really good player, and you're like, I'm not that valuable. Like. This is clearly fishing on behalf of the Eagles to try and make this trade happen. Like, there's no chance they're trading that guy for me. I just played terrible, so they're probably not going to do that. No, I don't know of any really good trade deadline stuff for me. What about you? Did you ever? Was there ever any rumors?
No. I've never felt like it. I honestly can't even fathom playing for another team, man. That'd be wild. You just said like the Ravens and Saints. I tried to imagine you in a Ravens or Saints jersey.
Thankfully, it didn't happen because we won the Super Bowl the next season. That would have been a rough. That would have been a much different career for me. But luckily, the Eagles decided to keep me for at least one more year, and it ended up being the best year of my career. But
yeah, I feel like you just got to put trust in the front office. You can't think about any of that stuff.
Well, yeah, that's
what I mean.
You can't worry about. You're going to notice that stuff, but at the end of the day, the only thing you can focus on is what you can control, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you do on the field, how you prepare, how you play. All that other stuff ends up sorting itself out.
New Heights stamp of the week. Who's taking their game to new heights, baby?
We're going to do a little bit different this week because there were two former Bearcats had big weeks this last week.
Them Bearcats, baby.
I think it's about time we've announced the Bearcats coming to new heights. Obviously, they've been really good in college football. They're the first non-Power 5 conference team to enter the college playoffs last year. And it was with a team that had a lot of guys that played a lot of ball with each other. And now a lot of those guys have entered the NFL, and two of them in particular this last week had unbelievable games.
Great games.
I guess I'll go with my man Alec Pierce up in Indianapolis, the receiver.
Just shows up, man. He had a great game against us, too. Not a lot of stats, but had a bunch of big-time catches against us late in the game.
We saw him make plays for years at the University of Cincinnati, and then all of a sudden, when their team needs it most, boom, big game-winning touchdown, 32-yard bomb on a go ball.
Up top, Pierce. He's been going up top for years, man. Desmond Ritter used to just chuck it up to him, and he just should go and get it, man.
Well, shout out to Alec Pierce taking it to new heights in the NFL. Way to go, my man.
I'm taking my guy Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, Of course.
Big Uno over there in the corner, obviously first-round draft pick. When you watch him play, he is a crazy athlete. Long, quick, in terms of like can play physical, can keep his hands on you and move his feet at the same time. When you get a corner with those long arms and just can play with anticipation, man, it's fun to watch. And he brings the juice, has the chain. Is that boy? That man is iced out everywhere he goes.
He got the swag for sure, dude. I
That's
saw him
sauce for you.
I saw him in person when he took a visit to Philadelphia before the draft and everything, and I was just shocked at his size.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, dude,
man.
this is a cornerback. This man is as tall as me and his arms are just like eye out, like long. You know what I mean? Like this dude is. I don't know what his wingspan is, but it's big. Like
he's got the measurables for it, man.
Yeah, like
And he's
if
just playing
you
his tail
were
off.
if you were gonna like concoct a cornerback in like a laboratory, it'd be Sauce Gardner. And on
100%.
top of it, if you were to like, what's the dopest ass nickname we can give a cornerback? It'd be Sauce Gardner. Like, are you kidding me? This dude is like, he's got so much swag, it's ridiculous. So I am
Absolutely
such a
killing
huge
it, man.
fan. Yeah,
Sauce,
dude.
congrats on taking your game to new heights, man. Keep balling, brother.
Oh, he will.
Keep
He will.
balling, man.
All right, let's look ahead. All right, next week we got Chiefs at the Niners. You guys looking to bounce back from this past week's loss to the Bills? Another tough opponent.
Yeah.
You know,
Super
Niners are
Bowl
playing
rematch,
really,
man.
really good football right now. Obviously, you guys have history. You know, other than winning Super Bowl 54, what is your most fond memory of that day?
Man, my most fond memory, I would say, as funny as it is, we were on the comeback, and I got my touchdown, and I remember being so excited that we finally got the momentum going. We got on the board, and I threw my touchdown at my Super Bowl touchdown ball on the ground, like, this means nothing. And as I'm running to the sideline, like, I should probably keep that.
Man.
So, yeah, luckily enough, the equipment managers put it in a bag for me and gave it to me after the game, and I gave that to our wonderful Aunt Judy because she wasn't able to make the game, so I made sure I got her the ball.
Aunt Judy's got your Super Bowl 54 touchdown?
Yes,
ball?
she does. Yes, she does.
Gosh, you're awesome. Way to go.
I had to make sure I
What a
brought
nephew.
a piece of the game back to her.
Aunt Judy's the best.
Another really dope experience of the entire Super Bowl was it was the first time The Rock did the intros. Now
cool.
It seems like he does the intros at a lot of different sporting events. We pre-recorded this one. I know last year he did it on the field live, and when I tell you that dude is a machine, like
What do you
does no hiccups, no bad lines, like he just rolls take after take because he's getting set up and he's doing intros for every single guy. And when I go up there, I'm like, man, it's Dwayne Johnson, man. This dude is The Rock, man. The eyebrow, the people's elbow. I grew up on WWF and WWE, man. I loved it growing up. Him and Stone Cold were obviously electric. But The Rock is doing the intros, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever, man. And I went up to him, shook his hand, and when I hit his hand, it was like I hit a rock, dude. That dude is so yoked.
Yeah.
Like shoulders, hand, bro, just it's like a boulder, man.
Well, it's good to know he's got strong hands because I feel like a lot of times the like bodybuilder, muscle bound guys actually have like really tiny forearms and like weak hands. Have you ever noticed that? I think because they do like a lot of machine work. They do like the machines, so they're never working on their grip strength. I feel like a lot of those guys got like the Burger King hands where it's like, you know, I'm serious. Got these big ass shoulders, but they can't fucking hold on to, you know, a 40-pound medicine ball. Like, what? Just happy to know he's got good hand strength.
That's good. That's good stuff, man. That dude is dense. You could tell, man. That dude is solid.
All right.
Solid. Shout out
Got
to
a little,
Dwayne, man.
Got a
That was definitely an experience to remember, though, man. I was amazed.
Sure.
I think it was just the stardom that he has. When he walks into a room, everyone, you know, everyone knows that The Rock is in the room.
I saw
And,
The Rock.
It was a cool experience.
He lifted at the Eagles facilities one time, and like when he walked into the weight room, I was like, oh, yeah, he's kind of big. And then after he was done lifting, I was like, oh no, this motherfucker's huge. Like once you saw him like fully jacked from lifting,
swole.
yeah, I was like, dude, this is another level.
He just keeps getting bigger too, man. It's impressive.
I don't know. I wasn't. I feel like I would be more. I mean, I was starstruck when I saw The Rock, but for me, the number one guy I would be starstruck from that era of wrestling, hands down, Stone Cold Steve Austin. It ain't even close.
Texas Rattlesnake, man.
Yeah, bro. 316. Come on now. Hey, it's Kelce versus Kittle. National Tight End Day.
My guy, G. Kittle. Got so much respect for him, man. He's got the new helmet, man. You see that thing? He's got like the Power Ranger helmet. Him and Bosa, man. They got they're in like the tech capital of the world over there in
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley, and it looks like they're, I feel like the helmet that they're wearing makes them look even more impressive than they already are, like more athletic.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not noticed this helmet, so I cannot comment.
It's interesting.
Hopefully
it's working. I think it's sweet. I haven't seen them in I haven't seen those come through the Kansas City locker room. Nah, haven't seen those ones yet. But National Tight End Day, baby.
Who makes it
National Tight End Day?
Who makes it National Tight End Day?
I'm pretty sure Kittle. Kittle, the entire Kittle family, they're like the tight end U runners. Like they push it. They're unbelievable. When in Nashville, they basically host every single tight end in the league. His father, Mr. Kittle, absolutely crushes it when they host everybody. Kind of leads the tight end U whenever we're out there. Obviously, Greg Olson and Kittle came to me to try and start this tight end U. And I think National Tight End Day just happened to be like it started off in October. And now I think it's whenever me and George play.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not do any of the days.
You don't do National Center Day?
I don't do National anything day unless it's a holiday. You don't just get to make cheesesteak day. Hey, it's Wednesday cornhole day. Like, what are we talking about here? It's everything has got a day now. I can't keep track of all this.
That's how every single holiday in America started. What do you mean?
No, it's not.
What do you mean? Father's Day.
Bro, we're going to compare Father's Day to Tight End Day. What are you talking about? There's
a difference.
Martin Luther King Day. It's the birthday birthday of like the greatest civil rights leader in the history of the world. Okay. Yeah. I'll go celebrate that one. I'll go celebrate 4th of July, the birthday of America. Yeah. That's a damn good holiday. Yeah. What is going on? Everybody's just making up holidays and days and like, hey, it's National Puppy Day. Post your picture of your favorite puppy. Fuck off. I ain't participating in your made up fucking day. It's fucking stupid. I'm not participating in some bullshit.
I posted you on National Sibling Day.
I don't participate in none of that garbage. And I'm not participating in National Tight End Day. The fuck out of here. Hey, we got a day to celebrate all the struggles that tight ends have been through. Come on, bro.
Today is October 18th, National Cupcake Day. Don't forget to get your cupcakes. No Beard Day.
National No Beard Day. Yeah, I'll participate in that one.
Yeah, I might have to go stash. Next time you guys see me, I might have a stash. National Leggings Day. Don't forget to throw those leggings on. I'm not going to lie. The pants that you wore to the game were they were a little tight. They were a little tight.
That was a company.
Are you washing them a little too much?
I'm not going to lie. They
keeping the dry.
I'm not going to lie. They were jeggings. They were sweatpant jeans. Like I said, I dress for comfort, baby. I'm not trying to impress nobody. Huh? I'm celebrating National Comfort Day every day.
Put it on the schedule, ladies and gentlemen.
Put it on the schedule. Every day, National Comfort Day. Celebrate. Have yourself a ball.
Don't wear anything over $100.
It'll be the best decision you ever made. Well, there are some things that are expensive that are comfy. That hoodie you wear last year, whatever it was, you know exactly what hoodie I'm talking about?
Yes, I gave you a gift bag, and it's at Dad's house. I told Dad to give it to you. It's full of comfy sweaters that are over $100.
Travis, thank you so much. I love comfy sweaters.
Dad might have stole them. He might have.
Is it National Sweater Day yet? Maybe I'll get it on National Sweater Day.
There you go. It's coming up, baby. Eagles bye week. What do you got planned, brother?
Nothing. I mean, honestly, might go to Cleveland for a hot second, but I'm going to hang out with the fam. You know, we don't get between, football, the podcast, the foundation launching. I feel like I really haven't had a lot of time to sit with my girls. We got a lot of stuff going on in Philly right now with the sports teams.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good time to be in Philly. So I'm going to enjoy it.
Catch some October baseball.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. Spend some time with the girls. Maybe go down to the beach one last time before it gets too cold to do that.
Family time is always where I go when it comes to bye weeks. I try and get out to see you and those girls, and obviously mom and dad are always circling that game, knowing that I'm going to try and make it, so we get everybody under the same roof. I never like to plan it though, because you never know how your body's feeling. You might get banged up the week going into it, and you got to be in the training room and get right and get your body.
Exactly. I guess that is the other reason. The other reason I'm not going any place is because my ankle's sprained and I need to get treatment on it. I forgot about that. So yeah.
I never try and plan anything on my bye week, for those reasons specifically. But obviously, man, to get that, I think if the league does go to another game, I think having 2 buys is the way to go, man.
Oh, I'd be for 2 buys right now. You kidding me?
Yeah, I'm
with you. It's especially for us this year, we're getting our bye right now after week 6, and our Thursday game is in 2 weeks after that. So we're going to have 9 games straight of just of NFL football. It's a lot. It's going to be a grind to finish that season off, and I would be all in favor of 2 bye weeks.
Everyone should get one late, man.
Yeah, whether it's a bye week or a Thursday game, they should really try to make sure that they space that out, I feel like. And maybe they do try to, but
I know that we had the first Thursday night game, and our bye week is the earliest that it's been in probably 5-6 years. Usually
your bye week's next week, right?
Yeah, we got it right after. So we got like 10 games back to back to back to back.
So you guys don't have another I thought you guys had 2 Thursday games for some reason. No,
just that one. Just the one against the Chargers. They kick it off. I'm not a huge fan of the Saturday games, man. The late in the season Saturday games are just kicking the balls, man. Playing on Saturdays is weird. That's just the NFL is meant for Sundays
and Mondays and
Thursdays when you get the weekend off.
Sooner or later it'll be on Friday. Yeah, and I guess Amazon just announced it's official. They are going on Friday. Next Black Friday next year. Yeah. Trav,
stop. When do they just space it out like soccer? Where it's just like you play every like 10 to 15 days, like you'll play on like a random Tuesday, a Wednesday, like a week and a half, 2 weeks apart.
I don't know. I don't think it really makes sense for the NFL model, but they're finding a way to get you on every single day, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm okay with a Black Friday game. I mean, we've talked about this before. I like holiday games. But I don't know. We'll see. See how it works out.
We shall see. What do you think the ideal buy is? Got to be late, right? Or you want it right in the middle?
I just think the ideal situation is you have your Thursday and your bye week spaced out so that you're getting one of those early and one of them late. If I had my choice, I would probably prefer a late buy to an early buy, because I feel like your body is under more wear and tear later in the season, obviously. But I've had all of them any which way you can make it. Like this year we got an early buy, and it's kind of coming at a nice time, especially for O-line, because I think 4 out of our 5 guys, actually from this last game, every starter of every one of our 5 guys has been out with an injury at some point. So,
really?
It's,
man.
Yeah. I've sprained my ankle. Isaac Seumalo has a sprained ankle. Landon Dickerson has something going on with his leg. Jordan Mailata screwed up his shoulder, and then Lane had to exit last game with a concussion. So it's a good bye week for the Philadelphia O-line.
This guy's reading the injury report.
Well, it's public knowledge, so I don't think
It's
I'm
actually
really,
and to be honest, that's kudos to you guys keeping it together, because getting
Dude.
banged up like that, I mean, new guys got to come in and step up to the plate. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean?
I mean, those guys have also played through a lot of it. I think Jordan was the only one that's missed like a game.
I
So
love that dude, man.
Oh, he's the best. He's awesome.
You don't know what you're
You
getting
talk about a
yourself into.
personality.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into, man.
I'm telling you that some people they just got that it fact. You talk about The Rock. This dude could be The Rock down the line. I'm telling you, he has got that type of personality.
100%.
He is awesome. All righty. Well, that about wraps up the 7th episode of New Heights. Man, 7 episodes.
Woo! 7 in, man. These good times are flying, baby.
Well, you can still get new episodes every Wednesday during the season. Watch and subscribe on YouTube to the New Heights channel, and listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, New Heights is a Jukes original presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Make sure you follow us on the social media platforms at New Heights Show for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production crew, as always, setting us up for success, man. You guys are the best, making it easy.
No doubt.
Don't forget to tune in next week, baby. Peace.